Ah, Monaco at night. I'm going to forget that the Monaco Grand Prix is going to be daytime. I was thinking that. I'll be watching the Monaco Grand Prix later this year. I'll be like, what daytime? Anyway, dry all the way. I can't tell you I'm very positive about this. No, calm down. It's fine. I think this is the most attendance we've had this week. Normally Monaco, oh, he's joined. That's good. Normally Monaco, it's with attendance. Some people are like, don't really like Monaco. I was happy we got 18, so 3 people will be out in Q1. We've got Taz, first one out. Just sometimes when loads in, it just boots people out for some reason. It's only on a Sunday. It happens occasionally during the week. But 82, he just doesn't like it for some reason. Anyway, let's see what Taz can do. First lap of the evening. What's he cooking? What's he got? Brakes just before the overhead gantry. Takes a nice sensible line through turn 1. Doesn't take any risks. It's the first lap of the day. Yellow sector 3, that's just people getting all their gaps sorted out. Past Casino Square, I think. 91, not a bad first sector, that balances out down to the hairpin. Slowest corner in F1, 30 miles per hour. Brings it left down, oh god, what's this section of the track called? Oh dear, into the tunnel now. It's the most famous track and I don't even know half the corners. Out of a tunnel, into the chicane. How close can he get? That is a wall of death. On the left hand side, it will knock your wheel off, clean off. Down to the swimming pool, 53.7. This is a very tricky section. Easy to bounce off the wall. He hasn't done that. Williams doing a very good job keeping out of the way. Well done, Robbie. That was back there for last sector as well. See, I know some stuff. First time a 12.6. Decent lap from Taz. What's the UK done? A 12.8. Who's next? That is High on Spice starting a lap. Oh no, he's finishing a lap. Let's find the Ferrari of Isle 55.1. Second sector split. Just behind Spice. And a rookie, I believe. I don't recognise the name, so I'm going to presume it's his first race. Goes fast his first race, Monaco. Imagine. What a guy. AlphaTauri comes up to the line. Johnny B, not a repetitive lap. Seeley goes 4th. Not bad. Oh, Robbie invalidates in the chicane. Very easily done. You think street track, it's hard to find areas to cut the track, but it's Monaco and you can just cheese it. You need to cheese it. Hello, Suncard. Why aren't you out yet? That is an Alfa Romeo on an out lap. Is that Novatech behind? No, it's not. It's Taz. Let's stay on board with Novatech though. Second place in the championship, and he's let off. Interesting. He's on a lap. Let's see how far we go. Doing a double warm-up maybe. He wasn't happy with his first sector. It can work here because you get a boatload of fuel. You can only run, what is it, like 4.4 kilos, which is not a lot. I was sorting lobby people and then weeing. Oh, he's had a nervous wee. We've got yellow in sector 2. Is that Steely? No, it's not. That is his teammate. Let's go like this. No, we're not. Never mind. That is his teammate. He's done a Rosberg. As Bubble. That's what I'm going to call him. We've got yellow sector 1. That is Deaton. He's off at turn 1 without a front wing. That's not a good start, Deaton. We need some of that form you had on Tuesday. We need to find that. That is Chelsea coming up to the line. What's she been cooking? It's 28.7, so that's a double warm-up. Robbie goes 15.1, P8. High on Spice is a good... Not High on Spice, massive for teammate. CCFD, starting a lap. Now, I want to watch this. People have been saying in the 82 general chat, he's going to be the favourite. So I want to see what he can cook up here. We've been saying he's 81 pace. So let's see what he can do. I know roughly what I can do around here, so let's compare that. 18.8 for the first sector. Not bad. A little bit slow in the hairpin, but a good line. Novatech with an 11.8. Straight to the top. What can the championship leader do though? Through the tunnel he goes. This is a very good track at night. This track should be a night race, I reckon. In real life, that would spice it up, wouldn't it? Through to bat. No, this was to bat. What was I thinking of before? Anyway, 53-1 with the middle sector split. This is Raskas. There we go. Down into Raskas. Doesn't hit the wall on the inside. Very good. Oh, I think he just clipped the inside wall at the final corner though. Does it affect him? It did. He's just behind Novatech. Interesting. On board with Mason. 19-1. Well, Ferrari coming up to the line of aisle. Oh, excuse me. There's a 13-7. Lovely stuff. Mason's ghosted. I'll look at chat for 1 second. He's ghosted. What's happened there, game? Interesting. There's an Alpha Tauri coming to the end. Is he going into the pits? Yes, he is. Johnny B is going into the pits. He's done a 13-0. I haven't realised. 54-1. Middle sector split for Mason. A little bit wide. Oh, and he clobbers the wall. Very easily. Oh, he's very wide. So that throws him off his rhythm and he's backed off. It was a very poor end to a lap. See, that middle sector, you have to be so on it. Or the end, final sector rather. You need to be so... What was it that Karun was saying? That Serlin Moss said? You have to whisper past the walls. I like that. That's what you need to do around Monaco. I boots my pants. Oh, hello, Josh. It's all dry. Sungog goes P3 on mediums. Lovely stuff. Novatek's into the pits. Yankee Bill. He's had a quiet few races as Yankee. He's done a 19-1 for the first sector. Oh, very good. Through the chicane. I thought that would be invalid, but apparently not. Through to back. 54-0. That's up what Songod did. Oh, very big wobble. Is Yankee invested in a wheel? I think he has. So I remember Yankee was very aggressive and very sharp with his inputs before. Is Yankee on a wheel now? Fair play. I invested in a wheel. Who's yet to set a time? Yankee with a messy final set. It was looking good up till then. Considering he's on a wheel now, very good. I had such a huge moment of oversteer with my first flyer. He's still fastest though. Have a look at socks. 19.6 for the first sector. That's not brilliant, but let's see what we can do in the middle. 50. Oh, he hit the wall on the side just before the swimming pool, and that sent him off. That's annoying because that was a good middle sector. 54-1, competitive. What's D-Ton doing? He's in sector 1. I mean, 3 people are going to go out in this session with 18 drivers. I'll take it on medium tyres, says SunGod. Fair enough. Took 3 attempts to get that first hot lap, by the way. Listen, these things happen around Monaco. Especially, see, with street tracks like Monaco, Saudi Arabia next week, you need to be so confident in what you can do. You get so close to the walls that if you're not there, you're going to be nowhere. This is one of those bogey tracks. Lovely from Deaton. 53.8 in the middle sector split. Good speed through Raskas. On the run to the line. Good traction out the final corner. We kisses a wall a little bit. Goes P4. UK Price is snuck up there to PC. When did that happen? Not Fitz. Robbie's found a lot of time. And high on Spice, he was an early one to retire in the pits. He's in a predicament here. He could go out. He might have been too confident. Oh, Bubble's gone wide in Casino Square. Found him through for most. That suggests his first lap was not great at all. Oh, we've got a pass backwards. That will be UK Price. Has he got wing damage? None vision. How has he gone backwards, swimming pool, and not damaged his wing? Fair play. Let's go for another lap. Mason has gone P5, pushing Spice into a bit of a sticky one, you'd have to say. Hello, Steely. Rumour has it high on Spice is dating Taylor Swift. Is it? Have you told Alonso? He's fuming. Alonso won't be having any of that. Swift backhand. Monaco is all confidence. Oh, here we go. I was saying it. It's not worth coming from me. It's worth... It makes sense coming from the guy who lapped everyone up to 3rd place on Thursday. But Monaco sweat himself, Josh. Him and Killian. Different gravy around this track. It was embarrassing. You have confidence to push the limits you're able to, then you've got a second over the cautious ones, yeah. So you can't afford to be cautious around here. That's the thing, that's what Josh is saying. You need to be fully on the limit, but not play ping pong against the walls. Which is very tricky to do. High on Spice is one lap specialist. At the moment, you say that, he's now out of Q1. Oh dear. It looked good to start with. He was up there like P8, P9 of a track evolution. I think it's just caught him out. Done same last week and got a podium. This is true. However, last week it was a sprint race at Bahrain. Monaco. Yeah. It's all about track position. The most important qualifying in real life. It might be in the game. We haven't had a safety car yet this week. Touch wood. The Sox goes P11. See what we can do. Oh, I get right. Okay. There's some camaraderie going on here. Jesus Christ, Sox 7,000 slower than me. Yeah, Sox pulled out a worldie in the end there. Oh dear, Chelsea's not happy. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. But will defend people in slob. Ah, that was it. Most people in 82, this is their first foray into league racing. Therefore, most of them, like Fitz here, for example, he's on pad. And this is hell for pad drivers, this track. It's so hard to be consistent, so don't hate yourself. Hate the track. That's what I'm going with. I'll put it this way, that's one less wing Spark to borrow. Spark's not here. I think Alpha said, listen mate, we need our front wings. They looked him dead in the eye and just went, nah. So that's Fitz out. So that is, unfortunately for those three, Robbie, Spice and Fitz, that's their quali done. Steely's found half a second in the first sector. Lovely stuff. See where that can put him. We cannot manufacture wings to that demand. Steely on board. We can do that. This is going to be some race. It's nearly 6/10 up. Oh, a little bit of a wobble. The back end's just got away from him a little bit there, mid-swimming pool. Down into second for the final corner. Bold strategy. I would have left it in third personally. Let's see what this has done. This is a good lap for Steely. Goes P8. Decent finish for that. Surprise the car that can turn all the way. Wing situation out. I hate this track so much, says UK. Well, you're in a decent position. I can't remember where you finished that session. Where were you? I can look on the stream. You were P6 at the end. So it could be a lot worse. Right, let me get these screenshots. Let me do management helpful roles real quick. So that is Q1 done. What is it? Novatech fastest, just from Sox and CTFD, all within a 10. So that could be interesting if that keeps up. And the bottom three, we're losing Robbie, Harlem Spice, and Fitz. But if we know anything, if previous experience, can we skip to the race? No. We've got other sessions to do. What was I going to say? Novatech, it's your fault, you put me off. That was it. Previous experiences this season show that the two Williams, it doesn't matter where they qualify, they end up near the top 10 by the end of the first lap anyway. If they can do that at Monaco, hats off. Quite close considering it's Monaco. It's closer than everything else this week. There have been some Monaco sweats this week. Your wheel falling off didn't help you there, Josh. I mean, it helped me because you didn't win. If he won, I would not be very happy. Anyway, Chelsea, first on the mediums in Q2. Might be because she used a lot of softs in Q1. Let's see what happens. See if as this confidence, this quality session goes on, more confidence. More confidence happens or something, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm not good with words. That's nearly every car besides Johnny B out on track. Let's see. Very hesitant in the swimming pool is Chelsea. Not swimming pool, the chicane. Very hesitant because that wall is deadly. I'm just going to grind Monaco TTR to this season. I was only a 10th and a half of the top 10. Oh my god. Chelsea's invalidated. Oh dear. Oh! Oh dear! And that screwed over Steely's lap as well, did that? Did Chelsea's little incident. Could be worse, it's only the start of the session. SunGod goes faster with 12.3. Taz goes P1 now. Just beats him by half a tenth. CTFD with a 13.1. UK price with an 11.8. The fastest of the day so far? Yes it was, because the fastest was 11.8. Let's see. Who else have we got? That is an Aston Martin coming to the end. That's Sox starting his lap. We've got Bubble. With another warm-up. This is a double warm-up from Bubble. It's a strategy that does work, I reckon. If you're careful on in your first out lap, you'll be fine. Johnny B starting his lap. Mason coming to the end. I think Sox will be the next one to finish a lap. Yes, he will. So let's stay on board with Sox. Did a very good lap in Q1. Go P2. Let's see what we can do. Little wobble coming out of the swimming pool into Raskas. What can he do? Goes down to first gear. There's lots of different gear strat. Interesting. Goes P7 with a 12.5. Johnny B is coming to the end. What are you cooking up, my friend? Safe to say you were parked on the apex. It wasn't intentional, Steely. It wasn't intentional from Chelsea. This track's hard. Johnny B's crashed. And I think he's done exactly what I did in Q2. Ironically, I was in a Mercedes as well. I know exactly what he's done and I know exactly how he feels. I've seen that situation before. That is very the likely favourite. The championship leader is at best going to be P10. And there's still, how long left in quali? Like 8 minutes? 9 minutes. Chances are he'll be out. Well, he is out, but he might be P11, P12. Mason can get a good lap in, so can IIRL. I reckon Chelsea's got something in the locker, but she says this is a used run. Well, that's throwing a spanner in the works, isn't it? He would have been through. If that was on an in-lap as well, me and CT have done exactly the same thing. In exactly the same car. Because I believe he's in the number 1 Mercedes. Oh, his CT is out. Welcome to a minute ago. Yeah, Novatech, he did what I did last season. Hit the wall just where Chelsea is now. IIRL's got... Wait, who's just gone up? Yeah, IIRL's gone P9. Chelsea with quite a good middle sector according to the game. Hits the wall in the middle of a swimming pool. Trying to do Raikkonen. Raikkonen moves the barriers. Chelsea just kind of thumped it. And CT's out because Chelsea's gone P9. So it's gone terribly for CT. This is not what he needed. Phew, since you can't overtake here, if everyone picks up damage, it's not that bad. If you keep it clean, depends what kind of race we get, see how big that is. It could be huge. Novatech on good pace at the moment. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry, this is good for the championship for me. Exactly. No, so that is the... No one's going to hate you for having that mindset, Novatech. Because I have the exact same mindset with Josh at the moment. So, I know exactly what you mean. You're thinking, advantage. You just got to qualify high and keep it out of the wall. Easier said than done. Anyone on lap at the moment? Sun God might be. Yes, he is. Let's go on board with Sun God. We haven't got on board. CBM. Unlucky CT. I don't know if you heard me on stream, but you did exactly what I did last season. In exactly the same session, everything. Oh, Sun God's invalidated of a chicane. I was going around on an old set for practice and I hit the wall on the inside. That's the risk with Monaco, my friend. UK price on provisional pole at the moment on his worst track. See, these things can happen. You never know. Sometimes you think you're rubbish at the track and then it's like, oh, I've got pace. That's Bubble. Goes P15. A representative lap. That's on mediums. He can go in and put some softs on. See if he can get any higher. Should I go out again? That's a good question. No. Not that you shouldn't. Because you see what happened to CT. I was aiming for a 10.5 in Q3, so we'll see. If you'd done a 10.5 in Q3, you would have been top 5, top 6 on Thursday, CT. So if you did that, that would have been insane. Right of the chicane after the tunnel. Yeah, CT, you did what I did. I know exactly how you feel. I did mine on in-lap. It wasn't identical. Yeah, the 10.5 is... That's what I did, I think. I did a 10.5, 10.4. My TT's a 10.1. Jeez. Bubble's going for another lap on mediums and invalidates straight away. That's not good. If he wants to get a soft run, he has to come in this lap. Johnny B goes fastest. That's where you're expecting Johnny B to be. Mic drop, I'm out. No, Chelsea, you're P10. You're not out yet. He's the prime train driver. I won't accept this. I won't accept being a train driver, not Monaco. I was stuck. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was tripping then. I was P3 for ages on those hards. Yeah. He went up on mediums, which I don't quite understand. He's thumped the wall turn 1. He's safe. He doesn't need to risk driving out again. He's committed. And instantly Deton goes second fastest. This is an interesting session, you know. I'm enjoying this. Who's that coming to the line? That's Chelsea. Starting a lap? Starting a lap. Let's ride on board the first sector. Hello, Tamino. Hello. In Q3 with only one set of softs. That's not good. JC, I'm going to call him, has retired. P5, he'll be safe there. And, oh, Mason goes P10. Just in front of Chelsea. Chelsea. Socks with an 11-2. Where's that come from? And why have I not watched it? You donkey. Oh, and Chelsea's cut the chicane. She'll have enough time to get round. Won't have ERS though. Sun God is now in a bit of a predicament here. Oh, Isle had a massive slide out of the final corner. That's his quality done. So it's down to Chelsea and Steely, I would say. Oh, Adam's joined. I didn't realise he was joining late, so that's 19 then. Who let Socks cook? Socks has been manifesting that one. 11-2 is crazy. That is not Chelsea, that's UK in the final sector. Mason is coming in. What if I forgot about what happened with my vid? Yep. Yeah, I trusted the wrong person. Yeah. Yeah, I saw what happened with your video. Kind of got baited there. Adam quality banned for it. Ah, okay. Well, he can't qualify anyway, so he joined late. And that is Chelsea out, unfortunately. P11 again. Oh dear. What can Steely do? Get into Q3. He might do it, you know. I haven't watched this lap, but it was a good exit. And he goes P6. Very good. As Sun God has squeaked in. Very good decision staying in the pits there. not finishing this race. That is not the right attitude. That is not the right mindset you need to have going into this race. Oh, I would expect better from you. And it was a good lap, Steely. That is the realistic attitude. No. No, no, no. So Socks. They're all screenshots. Socks with an 11.2. Incredible lap at the end. 4/10 on Johnny B. Wasn't expecting that. Bottom 5. Who have we got? We've got Mason P11, Chelsea P12, IIRL P13, CT. A favourite of pole, walloped it into the wall, and he's P14. Squeaked in. No. And that is Bubble P15 on the mediums. Maybe you're saving sauce for the race. Oh, so I mean squeaked in because you were risking. There were risks. You could have very easily gone out there if Chelsea or anyone got their laps in, despite being further down. Early stops, yeah. I was on the mediums and I went to hards and I just went to the end. I can't remember when I stopped, but it was early. You can go on YouTube and find the race if you want. Season 3 Monaco benches, yeah. Points and 20 quid is the aim. Fair. Yes, fastest lap in the race. I haven't mentioned the sponsor. What we've the sponsors are actually here for. Fastest lap of the race gets a 20 quid Amazon gift card. We've had a couple of those this week. I've not got the things up. Do your job, you muppet. There we go. Ah, mupper. The UK's backed off. Wasn't happy with his first lap. He ran wide in Casino, so it's a good idea to back off early. What can Deton do? Had a very good race on Tuesday. Got points, I believe. I think. Tuesday was a while ago. Very good run through machine. I like that. Very smooth. That's what a wheel does. I could only dream of a wheel. 53A in the middle sector split. Very close to the wall just before Raskas. UK has gone fastest. That's obviously not representative. I'm waiting for the day someone pits from the lead to get 20 quid instead. No, the plan is to get a wheel, so it's not a problem. Right, Sun God, then Novatech, JC, Steely, Ton. We've all set laps. Socks, Johnny B and Price as well. Taz is on an outlap. Right, what was that long message? From, oh God. Dyslexic is a problem. Hi, I want to offer promotion for your channel viewers, followers. Price is low and only... Interesting. Deflated about to be a thing. Deflated. I like that. I need to get a new my area sorted out. I need to get my desk sorted out, or like a stand or something. And I'll get a Fanatec. I'll be fancy and everything. Right. I will do a thing. I will be slow, but I'll do a thing. Why doesn't your controller do this in the race? It has before. Thankfully, not in league races. But it will just turn. What it will do, my controller. Actually, I'll explain that when Taz finishes his lap. Very good through the chicane. What's the middle sector split? What are we saying? What's he at the 53.5? It's looking good. He's had good paces, Taz, this quality session. Wouldn't be surprised if he's in like the top 5, top 6. And he goes P4, 12.2. Right, let's go on board with Johnny B. Taz has a cool helmet. He does, he's got the Mexican one. Or the... Oh god. I don't know what it's called, but it's... What was I saying? About my controller. What we'll do, it will just like... freeze and completely lock and just vibrate and go in one direction. It would either go hard left or hard right, and then the steering wheel would go numb. It's a nightmare. I'm in constant fear when it happens. Oh, Johnny B's doing a double warm-up. Interesting. It's very scary, though, if my controller decides to break. This is a very close quality session. It is. It's the closest this week. I'm curious if anyone this session could get into a 10. Or get close to the 10s. It'll be a big ask, I reckon. But a couple people here have got it in the locker. I think some people have done used runs to start with. I think Novatech is going to be one who could get into the 10s with a good lap. I feel a 10 if you can clutch a lap. Yeah. If nobody gets into the 10s, I'm not going to be dead. It's alright, CT. Oh, Novatech just bouncing off the walls. Not the way you want to end your session. And he's going into the pits. He's lost time doing that. D-Tom's on a lap, or an out lap rather. These two. Oh, Johnny B's going to be... Oh, hello. Hello, Socks. 3 tenths up. Let's have a look at this. Let's go on board. Gets on the power very well into the tunnel. Oh, and I was looking at chat and he's invalidated. That is not good. He will have enough fuel to go again, but will the tyres have the pace to get his head? Because I think, showing off what he did in Q2, he could get into the 10s with a good lap. How could there be that big a... Fair enough. That doesn't make any sense to me. In the... Hang on. Normally usually there be like a 10th or 2 difference in sectors most of the time. But then 7 tenths in one sector, then 5 tenths... Right, sometimes U82 like hurt my head. That makes no sense to me. Right, what's JC got cooking? What dish is this guy cooking up? What do you reckon? It's an 18.8 first sector. This could be a solid meal. I'm not good at sector 1. I'm good at sector 1. Novatech is best in sector 2. Right, okay. Well, I'd imagine so if the delta that massive in 2 sectors. JC with a slide. Coming into the tunnel, that wouldn't have been very good. He would have lost like a 10th down that straight. Socks with an 11.3. That's not the fastest we've seen today. So the door is definitely open. It's 4 tenths up. B goes 4th with an 11.8. I think that's it for those two. It's going to be tight for Johnny B to get another lap in. JC coming up to the line. An 11.2. I can't remember what Socks did in Q1 or Q2 rather, but might be matching it. I can't remember what it was. A 2.11.2 what? What's Novatech doing? He's on his final lap. UK's also on his final lap. I've got yellow in sector 3. What's Steely doing? Oh, he is doing a double warm-up. Deton is going to be the first to set his final lap. 11.2. Yeah, but I don't know what the what was. I don't know if it's a 2.5 or a 2.7. Deton with an 11.0.06. Oh, he's just turning around and getting out of the way. That is, oh, very good lap from Deton. Is Johnny B session's done? He's only P7. That's a shock, actually. What's Sox doing? Sox is on a final lap. He's not got much ERS. What's his first sector going to be? Yankee Bill's going to finish his lap. He's still with the Realms. Oh no, Yankee's coming to the pits. P10. That's not very good, is it? Novatech is down. He's not had a good run. He stays P5. UK coming to the line. He's had a terrible lap as well. The final lap in Monaco is a tricky one. Steely's found half a tenth. Half a tenth? Half a second, rather. Oh, but he's clobbered the wall with the final corner. Oh, second to last. At the cost of a bit of time. He might get Taz. And he gets Johnny B as well. Oh, without that mistake, that would have been a P6. Kicking himself. Sungod to the line. A 10.6! Wow! What a lap from Sungod. What's Deton got? He's not there. And Sungod with a 10.6! That's like a tenth off what I did. It's time for the song again. Oh, is that 2 poles in a row? Yes, it is, because you've got pole in Bahrain as well. That's P6 in AT1. Mad. Legod. What a lap. That was a good lap. Remember what you said to me in Bahrain? Welcome to the club. Yeah. So Sungod only wants to get into the 10s, but it's a long way into the 10s. 10.6 in 82. That's mad. It's the song. So the front row, that is a nice front row. I like that. Sungod P1, Deton P2, JC P3. I believe it's his first race. So that's very good, P3. Sox with a very good P4. I reckon he'll be disappointed with that though. He could have got P3. Novatech P5, UK P6, Steely, Johnny, Taz, P9, and Yankee Bill, not UK Price, Yankee Bill did not have a good session there. See you on Thursday next season, bad God. See, so I bet you're happy you're on your pad now. On your wheel, you would not be... You said you're slower on your wheel. So... I ran out of ERS on my final lap. Yeah. I reckon... Socks, I reckon you could have been a contender for the front row. See? The Sungod's got a banging start. JC's had a good one. Novatech's had a good start as well, up to P3. Johnny B's retired. Has he crashed? Going up the hill. Where is he retired? Taz has also crashed. What's going on? Okay, interesting. Oh, hello, Snacks. Wasn't the ideal start. We normally have 5 minutes. We'll figure out who pressed A after the race. We'll know who it was. We'll have a word with them. I imagine I know who it is. But Sungod and JC have had a very good start. Let's get the positions up. Who's... No, not that one. Lap delta. Position changed. Who's had the worst one? Taz has been very unlucky. Fits with a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Is that both Williams? That's both Williams. That's not what they would have needed. Let's get... What do we want? Let's get tyres up. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, yep. There we go. Is there no restart? It doesn't look like it. Everyone's still going. Okay, you're in the chat. Why are you... You're driving. Didn't let me do featured driver. I was going to have a drink and have some chocky buttons. Anyway. Has not gone well for... Oh. Is there a restart for pressing A? There would only be if there were people on the grid who didn't move. But since everyone moved... Let me get you back in. No, UK, we do... If someone presses A and everyone moves away, we go with it. Because it means everyone's here, everyone can race. If people are stopped on the grid, it's not fair. For people, they haven't moved. They're not there to play. That's the only reason we reset, if someone's pressed A early. Novel tech. Right, here we go. Monaco Grand Prix, 82. Let's see if it's going to be more interesting than the Azerbaijan Grand Prix today. It won't be hard. In the swimming pool. Anything going on? Let's see. See, this is going to be tricky now. On. It's going to be tricky to keep up with battles because Monaco, it's the sound keeps cutting in and out. I'll just say I'll blimmin' egg. How bad is it? On the stream, does it? Not for me. Not cutting it out for me. I've just played it in the background. CT's pitted. That is very interesting. Oh, we've got wing damage. That is not what I meant by pit early, CT. Well, we move. Adam's AI stayed out on soft. He's joined back now. He stayed out on soft. That's a surprise. Normally... Oh, no, Steely. Oh, that's... Oh, Alpha front wings are gone. Oh, dear. That's unfortunate. After the good quality he had. You start doing both stop now. Okay, good. After Steely's good quality, that's not what he needed. On hards as well. This is going to be a long trek for Steely. There's a bit of a gap between the top three and Deton in fourth. Join Sungo party. No, I'm not going to join his party. He's racing. Well, I'm going to do competition. Chelsea, you're driving. Get out of the chat. Steely's retired. That's unfortunate. I'll join his party, but let's go up front. We've got JC right on the back. This could be up to JC's favour, to be honest. On the mediums, he will have to pit early, but he'll get the undercut. It just matters. The only matter is where he's going to come out. I did this on Thursday and royally buggered it up. There's a yellow going down into, oh god, what's that sector of the track? Past the casino, and that is Adam. Is he? How dead is he? Oh, he's got going again. He's lost a bit of front wing. That's not what he would have needed. His cheeky 82 driver. You get out of the chat. In 81, there's none of this because we're all sweating. And no one's in the chat in 81. Apparently you have to join Sun God's party. No, I don't have to join Sun God's party. What an... Oh. They've done it again! No, Steely's retired, unfortunately. It was unlucky, Steely. You had a very good quality session. It was looking good for you. I imagine if you're calling someone a knob, then there will be an incident report about that. Who was that who got a penalty? Was that Adam or Mason? CT, there you go. Clear air. He could use pace. With the wing change, he's P11. What the hell? He had a wing change and he's P11. What's going on? See how well JC can keep up with Sun God in the dirty air through the middle sector. Very smooth. Oh, that's satisfying. Mega starts. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unlucky, Steely. Dropped it in Casino Square and understeered into the wall. Ah! Understeered right where we are now. That's unfortunate. It's easily done though at Casino Square. You just turned it a bit late. It just sends you straight off into the wall. Let's go on board with the other Aston right on the tail of Deton. A very good race up in P4. We're going to see lots of trains, I think. Seems like it's a bit of a tricky situation following and overtaking. Yeah, it was a good start, Steely. You're up to like P4, was it? And Taz has got a corner cutting penalty. Where was that? Oh, in the chicane. Okay. Let's have a board of these two actually. Taz and Isle. They would have stopped early, I think. Let's have a look at pit stops. It's hard to keep up with that. Stops. Oh, no, they haven't. But they're... Okay. Oh, Taz is, though. Never mind. Coming into the pits. CT Mason, UK, Bubble, Robbie, Adam, and Fitz has come into the pits twice. That's not good, but he's still going. We respect that. Honestly, this is a race where you can just survive and probably get points. Yeah, people, 3-second penalty wasn't my fault either. Socks hit me going into the chicane. Ah! Clobbered you wide. Oh dear. Oh, the three have closed up. Let's look at this. What in regards to the real life racing, we've got blue flags already. Oh, that's for Adam's ghost car. Okay. Real life Monaco Grand Prix. If a car is in front and they don't have the pace on slower tyres or just a slower car, they can back up a whole gaggle of cars, which is might be now. Whenever the hairpin looks very cool. Like, think last year when they were top 4, just all close together. Oh, Sun God! Got wing damage. That is not good at all. Oh, watch this in the snooker. Sun God just got caught out on the bump. It's so... The amount of times that caught me out in... There's no shame in losing it there. It's very easy to drop it there. After the mega lap as well. Now that promotes JC into the lead. Well, I still think it's not the best strategy for Monaco. I think this is the best Monaco strategy, medium hards. Now he hasn't got a McLaren in front of him. CT's got a corner cutting penalty. Multiple warnings. Sun God is in. Change that front wing onto the mediums. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes from there. Nope. Let's see what this is going about. Right. Hello. No. No. Ah. That's right. Oh, I'll go sort this out now. Okay. Real life, that would be a safety car. In-game logic. For it to be a Monaco safety car here. Oh, we've got a follow. Cheers for the follow, Kyle Mack. Hope we have a lot of fun. Hope you're having fun watching this. Lovely Monaco Grand Prix. I'd say I'm more entertained for this race than Azerbaijan. I would say. Let's see where this can go. There's only... Oh god, maths. We're not halfway. I was going to try and be like, oh, we're not a quarter of the way through. I'm not going to embarrass my maths skills, which I already have done. Very good. Still a long way to go in this race. Let's see. There's not. Oh, there's a bit of a train somewhere. Where's that on track? Oh no, it's not a train. It's just Adam's back marker. A third of the way through. See, Josh does maths. Yeah. Oh god, it would have been the third. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, dearie me. Welcome to the inside of Mupper's head. It's an empty space up here. Nothing goes on. Anyway, top 3. Well, there are little gaps right now. Oh, there's a close battle on track 5 just spotted. IIRL and CT. Let's have a look at this. These in-race calculations done me a good lap. Oh god, what's happened here? I look at chat and there's a Ferrari backwards. Oh dearie me. Looks like IIRL just dropped it in between double right. That's unfortunate. Got a wing damage. Socks is in. Socks is in. Gonna try the undercut. He's got a gap. Where's he gonna come out? Oh, and he's got wing damage. Gonna change that. He's gonna come out, I think, just behind Sun God, I want to say. Maybe just ahead of Sun God. Either way, behind Chelsea and CTFD. Oh, it's going to be close with the McLaren. Tyre warm-up issues for not CT, the other one. Sun God. No, the other one. Sucks. He should get those tyres up to temperature soon enough. This will be costing Sun God time, considering he was leading this race. Oh, Socks with a massive snap. This is the opportunity Sun God has to make the move. He might have a go if he's got a very good exit. He can have a go here into the chicane. Socks knows it. He covers the inside. Sun God sends it. Oh, there's a bit of elbows. Classic Monaco send that. No one was at fault for that one. That's what you have to do at Monaco. And both Alpines are in. So that Deton's now out. And I think with the gap that he has to the two in front of him, an undercut is the name of the game, I think. Sun God with a time penalty. That will be turn 1. No, the other one. I was having a moment, Steely. Leave me alone. I'm a simple man. Hence why I can't do Monaco. Anyway, Deton's come out in a lovely spot here. Oh, C2T's pushing Chelsea into the tunnel. Round the outside of the tunnel, is it? Is that what the doctor ordered? It is. Lovely stuff. Meanwhile, so Top Gear transition. Meanwhile, there's an Aston Martin. Socks might go for a send here. Nah, terrible. And that who's that coming out of the pits? That is a back marker of Bubble. Be getting out the way. They'll be ghosted anyway. So Sun God slip through there. Now we're nearly at the halfway point of the race. I want to see. That's not it. That's the one. Yep. Who's got the fastest lap? CTFD has the fastest lap, and thanks to the incredible sponsors of Goldilocks and Rids, a £20 gift card is going his way at the moment. As I say, only halfway through, and JC's into the pits after a very good first stint. Pushing Sun God, benefited when Sun God made the unfortunate mistake. He's going to come out in second. In clear second as well. Deton's nowhere near. Oh, hello. Ah, yes, the Chelsea trade. Where have I seen this before? I don't shout, I'm just expressive. I like that. I'm a Goldilocks chat thing. That's cool. Chelsea's now got those two behind her. Two people who, I have to say, could have been five. Sun God was leading. Very good. Yeah. And this is what happens at Monaco. You get stuck behind cars that haven't pitted yet. And it's ruining your strategy. Look at the gap that they've lost to CTFD. Granted, CTFD will need to pit again, but will he? Yes, he will need to pit again. There's no way he takes first to the end. Oh, socks! Just touches the back of Chelsea midway through the chicane. Kind of got away with it. He's lost out. No one's really gained anything or lost anything in that, so race on it looks like. And Chelsea can be diving into the pits now to get rid of those mediums. How she did 17 laps I don't know, because mine were crying after 10 on Thursday, so take that as you will. This leaves these two to resume battle, let's say. JC's getting a very good undercut on Novatech. He's gained about a second this lap alone. Pause for a chocky button. There we go. And Novatech is in. That is an early stop for mediums. You're going to have to do the majority of the race on the mediums. They're going to be dead by the end. That's interesting. He's going to come out in P2. He might come out P3 actually. And he is. He's been jumped by Deton. The undercut's powerful here, and he's lost out to the Alpine. Maybe a good shift from Deton that. Bubble has crashed. Oh, let's go on board. No, not you. On board with the Haas. Chelsea. Oh, there's a... Oh, wow. He hit the wall. It's not ghosted either, which is a bit concerning. Again, real life, that would be a safety car. In the game, we're kind of happy it isn't, because this race would be about 4 safety cars deep. That's unfortunate for Bubble. He was keeping out the walls, keeping it... Keeping out the walls in Monaco is an achievement in itself. Actually, I'm thinking, we'll see. Let's have a look. Let's go on board with CT. Oh, he's got a corner cut penalty. What are his tyres looking like? They could look better, I'm not going to lie. How can he not bounce off the walls from the controller? Amazing. Meanwhile, the Socks and Sun God battle. They're keeping each other honest. Kind of muscling their way along. Oh, what's that? That is Yankee Bill, who has wing damage. So he's hit the wall somewhere. Only 4 laps into his hard tyre stint, which would have gone to the end. That's unfortunate. High on Spice is in as well. Our safety car's on. How is that not a safety car? Felix, it's when... What was it I said earlier? It was... If 2 or more cars are stationary on track, like crashed or whatever, then it's a safety car. It's not like other tracks like Singapore, where you can get a safety car for debris. Got a yellow sector 1. Yankee Bill spun coming out the pit lane. Oh dear. Goes from bad to worse. Oh hello. And Novatech makes the move into turn 1. Goes back. That was a bold send from Novatech. Now got the fastest lap. That was a very committed send from Novatech. I'll rate that. He's now got a ghosted Alpine, and the actual Alpine is racing in front of him. Yankee Bill's not had a good couple laps, has to be said. It's getting dark in here, I need to turn my light on. I mean, that track makes sense given the tight nature of it. Yeah. Just looks hilarious seeing the car sideways with no safety car. Yeah, it is a bit weird. But I think we need to be thankful for that for Monaco. No one on the game is perfect. But Jacob Bill's crashed into back, yeah. Must have hit the ball really hard to send it. It might have been. Hang on, let's go. Let's go on board of socks. Is he facing the wrong way? No, he's not. So he's clobbered the wall massively. He must have hit the wall with a lot of force then to knock the front wheels off. Or standard reduced. Interesting. Let's go back on board with the top three. Novatek, he had his initial attack, now he's backed off a bit. You know what I wish we had on the spectator cam? A feature where we can hover over someone. And if it... Oh my god, the lead's crashed! JC's crashed! I wasn't expecting that. And now, D-Todd is in the lead with Novatek right on his gearbox. JC, after controlling the race so well, was on course to win, has crashed in the chicane. That is unfortunate. That is a shame. Oh no. He could have won his first race. Damn. Two shocking stories in this race. Sun God dropping it, no fault of his own. Just the way the game is, sometimes it grips, sometimes it doesn't with that corner. I mean, JC, you can guarantee it was the smallest tap as well. Yeah, that is a shame for JC. I haven't even tried to pronounce his... J. Clayton? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Deto's had a slight... Novatek's in the lead! Oh, is he giving that one back? Sporting from Novatek if he chose to give that one back. I like that. Very sporting from Novatek. Oh, Novatek might have a go into turn one here. Deton defends the inside, leaving Novatek with nothing to do. This is going to be a very fun battle to watch now for the win. Bet his name is Johnny Clayton. No, no. I'm not going to presume people's names. This could be a... like a 2019 situation here with Hamilton and Verstappen. That would be a very interesting end to this race. Very sentimental as well. That was a very iconic end. Meanwhile, let's have a look down here. No real... nothing really going on right now. Let's go back. The real excitement is 100 of... 100 good darts player. Oh! I know nothing. Yes. Oh, really? Right, okay. Okay. Okie dokie. That can be done. Let's have a look at this. Battle for the lead. And I've just been told for 82 situations. This only happens in 82. Oh, we've got a yellow in sector 2. What's that? That is socks. What happened there? Wish I was watching that one. Let's go back on board with the 2. The way things have gone in this race. Basically, early in the race, when someone pressed A, we're not 100% sure if the race should have been restarted or not. I would have thought it would be, if everyone keeps going, we can go. I think the rope. Yeah. Right, okay. Having just been told what's happened in my ears, basically, it seems like the more entertainment. Great. We are the FIA. We do what we want. I think the results of this race will be provisional for now until management had a proper look. Had a proper discussion. People didn't have all the details of what happened. So, there we go. 82 controversy. This could be a series. Drives to Survive would cream their pants if they were... if this was in this universe we've got, the 82 world. What's happened where I want to know. No, no. You don't. No, this is behind closed door. I am a steward. No, I'm not. Anyway. Let's have a look. Ooh. Chelsea and High on Spice. I haven't watched these two for a while. Let's see what these two can muster up. Tell me. No, you're not a steward. You don't have one of those fancy white FIA shirts. Neither do I, but I can say I do. 10 laps to go on the... on this Grand Prix. 82 is a full stop soap opera. Yeah. It's fully a soap opera. It just happens, it's just a Sunday soap opera. That's what's happening here. I'll come after you. Oh dear me. Oh god. Like, and cult fans. Same. Anyway. CTFD is still going on those hards. I was going to say a feature, but I wish... Oh, everything's fine. Ferrari strategy. Everything's fine. Yeah, but it's fixed now. Okay. I think my internet just took a dump, but we're fine now. Can Novatech get a good exit? His mediums will be a bit buggered at this point. 12 laps. You can't get the exit. It's so hard to follow around this track. Yeah, I've just come out and back in. Right, okay. See, who's lagging? Not me. No one's lagging. CTFD, how are your tyres coping? They look like they want to die. Anyway, holding P3. Let's look at penalties actually. We've not looked at those for a while. 6 seconds for for CT, 3 for socks, 15 for sun guard. Some of those will probably be collisions or anything. Ooh, Taz in Chelsea. Taz with 6 seconds. Taz is pitting. That's interesting. He's done less laps than CT, but he's pitting. New front wing and softs. He spies 20 quid. That's what he does. Interesting. Mason has seconds. Adam's not here. Isle's got 9. Fitz has 6. Even with those penalties, his Sungod still keeps P5. Yes, Joseph, he does. Spice in Chelsea, what are you doing? Oh, Chelsea's gone straight on at the chicane. I think Spice might have done what CT did in the tunnel, around the outside. That'd be fun. Let's go back. The closest battle's up at the front. What we like to see. Novatek going to be getting frustrated. He has to be now. And his tyres. It's impressive that he's keeping up this pace. Oh, hello. Big snap on the curb. I've followed enough people around here this week. Yeah, Joseph, you have, yeah. Hello, I'm one of them. Yeah, Novatek's tyres are done. They have to be. TT's crashed! How's he crashed there? What's happened there? I can only assume he's had a massive tank flapper, held it all the way down the straight and just stuffed it into the wall. That came out of nowhere. That's the thing with Monaco. Anything can happen at any time. Howard, CT, what happened, mate? What happened? Did you clip the wall on the right and then it just... I was going to pit for fastest lap then as well. Oh dear. It's not the Monaco Grand Prix the championship leader would have wanted. Let's see, I think he'll still... I can't remember the gap, but I think he'll still keep the lead regardless of what happens this race. Which has been told in my ear, it's 48 points. So yes, he will keep the lead regardless. Chelsea's pitting. This might be the first race this week where most people will pit to try and get the 20 quid. Only a couple people have tried it at the end this week. Might be going out with a bit of a bang, let's say. Novatek now has a pit stop to P3 if he wants points and a voucher. Yes, he does. And I imagine Socks will do that as well. SunGod is in. Oh, brilliant. What's Novatek going to do? Is he going to go for the win? Oh, he's sending it! And that was rude. That was disgusting. Novatek! That was very rude. I suppose it was kind of nice earlier letting Deton through. That was very, very aggressive. I would imagine Deton will be clipping that. That was naughty. That was disgusting. There we go. Okay. Novatek realised, I think. Okay. He gave his position back. That might... I don't know if he'll still get a penalty. It might ease it a bit because he let it back through. He tried to let Deton back through, but Deton couldn't get back past. Okay. Sox is now pitting. This is going to be fun. UK Price is 6th and he hasn't driven the whole race. Jesus. Let's see if there's going to be a string of fastest laps. So who's got it at the moment? Novatek's got it at the moment. So let's see, we're 13.3. Let's see what happens with that. Like Hamilton versus Max in 2019. Yeah, that's what this is giving me vibes of with his top two. If Novatek was in front on the mediums and Deton had the pace on the hards, then it would be 100% spot on. Price hasn't driven the whole race. Yeah, he left early on. He lagged out early on. He'll be voided. So wherever he finishes, everyone will be promoted. Everyone behind will be promoted up a place. I think Adam might be voided as well because he's having internet issues. Which is a bit of a shame. CT, you didn't say what you did. What did you do? There we go. The first of a few fastest lap attempts. 12.6. Just riding on board, you see the visual difference between the mediums of Novatek and the hards of Deton's. Deton's tyres look in so much better condition. Well, he don't look great, but Novatek's look grim. Can't lie. These two have been very consistent. They haven't pitted. That's why there's a 43-second gap. So you can't say, oh, they were miles ahead. They've had pace, but they're not 43 seconds down the road ahead. The barrier for that corner is... yeah, Novatek's going for the win. He don't care about this 20 quid. He's like, no, I want 25 points. No fastest lap point. But the win is worth 7 more points compared to the fastest lap, which is worth 1. Novatek, what chance has he got? He's got really turn 1, then into the Sheng. Maybe into Raskas, but I doubt it. This is the final now. What's he got? What can Novatek cook up? What has he got? Half a second back, so no sendage in the first sector. Mason's pitting. He's not going to be able to get the fastest lap from there, is he? Unless I'm being silly. Gradient DNF. Oh. Instead of front wing damage, I just completely took off my wheel. Oh. Interesting. I'll be trying to do the thing to force wing damage so the team are like, ah, you do need to pit. I think that was Novatek's last chance. His tyres are... he's done more laps on mediums than the hards, which is impressive. Oh, he's forward to back. And Deton benefited from people's mistakes. Oh, 3-second penalty for Novatek. That won't affect him in the slightest. But anyway, Deton benefited from people in front. to go across the line to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Novatech do little weaves across the line. P2 Socks. He's down. Let's get the fastest lap up because none of the positions are changing. Sun God out is here at the moment. And judging by the people's tyre age, I don't know if that's going to get beaten. I presume. Actually, I presume this will get it anyway. Lost my front wing on the first attempt of the fast lap. Ah! That's a problem. If nothing else, finally have a race win. No, Deaton, you deserve that. Just being consistent around this track is the main thing. Has anyone got a spare front wing? He's not even here if a spark bar gets used. Love it.
Hopefully you can hear my audio.
Ah! I've been ambushed.
We'll get some details in Discord about the race, but basically we should have had a restart at the very start. But obviously because I'm driving and I don't know what's gone on, I was typing in Discord plus driving at the same time, which obviously means that's why I basically lost my wing. It turns out around lap 20 there was some information put in Discord that we should have had a restart, so we will have to discuss the management whether this race actually stands, whether if it doesn't stand we'll have to make a decision whether we redo this, whether the £20 voucher is still up for grabs, that kind of stuff. So bear with us, it might take a little bit of time to sort, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Wee, for streaming it.
Yay! It's been fun. The man who's telling me things. I was like, oh, okay. But anyway. Deaton gets his first win. Novatech second, Socks third. Mr. Man in the party, Sun God, is P4. High Spice. I was chatting, said, oh, he won't get a good result from P17. I took the mic. Gets P5 in the end. UK price won't count because he's P6 and was ghosted the whole race. So Taz P6, Chelsea P8, Mason 9, wait, no. I can't math. 6 Taz, Chelsea 7, Mason 8, Isle 9. Fitz will get the final point. Everyone behind him, DNF. So everyone who was driving at the end basically gets a point. That's if this race still stands. Any news on next week with Miami at the same time? Oh god, it is, isn't it? Oh, I didn't think about that.
We will discuss and get information out ASAP.
Okay.